Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
I'm literally holding it.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
And welcome back to the smoke room.
The smoke room.
We are playing poker.
Texas Hold'em poker. So Josh,
Yeah.
what clan does Todd play? What does he give off?
We're gonna give him a Royal Paladin starter deck. Because he's just like, oh, it's people playing. I'll join in.
Yep.
I'll take a starter deck.
What starter? Like, so what is the Royal Paladin starter deck?
It usually has like
Just Blaster Blade.
It's so the Royal Paladin starter decks are always either like Blaster Blade or it's Alt Mile.
Is he Blaster Blade or is he an Alt Mile
I would
guy?
like to think he's an Alt Mile kind of
A little more class.
I think he would like look at Alt Mile and be like, I like this design for some reason.
He's got some nice abs. Good great cheese on them things. God damn.
Bravo.
Brave. Volcano Boonshin. Redo. Brasta Bredo. Oh no, he's got to be real. Volcano Boonshin. Rado Blasta Baledo.
I've shouted that while playing
I
someone before.
bet
I
you
was
have.
just playing Alt Mile, and it's like, I run one Blaster Blade in my deck. So writing it on grade 2, I was like...
It's destiny.
It's just... gotta do it in the Aichi voice.
Lives your
you know?
true anime dream.
Oh my god.
Do you do the calls for whenever you play your ace monster in Yu-Gi-Oh?
They don't really do that in Yu-Gi-Oh. Not
No.
really.
That's a shame.
I mean, when you like XZ, like when you summon from the X deck, you'll have like cries that some of the characters do. You know, you have your clustering wishes become a new shining hope, become the path that lights the way. Synchro Shogun, take flight, Stardust Dragon.
Are you a Stardust Dragon player?
No,
No?
5D sucks. The most overrated installment
Oh,
of
no.
Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, look, guys, I know. The song Clear Mind, hype as fuck. Does not save the show.
Shame. Shameful.
It doesn't. You watch the other show because the head writer, the original head writer for 5Ds only wrote up to episode 27 and then left. And then wrote the Brave duology for Battle Spirit.
Okay.
So I was just like, well, that's just better.
It's the true sequel to those first 27 episodes. of
Right.
the 5Ds.
Man, so I finished rewatching Battle Spirits Brave recently, and like still goated. I completely forgot about the backstory of one of the villains, and I'm like, holy fuck, I can't believe they got away with this in a kid's show.
Yeah.
There's like one of the villains is like, I'm chaotic. Like he's like one of the political rulers, and he did it just so that he can be a bad ruler. Like he took over this district just to throw it more into poverty.
Wow, what a dick.
And just to be like, that sucks for you all. That's what this guy is, right?
Right.
And near the end of the show, when like he finally gets confronted about everything, at the start of the fight, he's like, "Dan, do you think I'm beautiful? I think I have a pretty beautiful face." And then they just proceed with their game for a while. And then when Dan's finally like, "What's your deal?" Right? He goes, he has like 2 twin sidekicks, right?
Okay.
And he's like, we all grew up, like they grew up in poverty. They're children and growing up on the streets. And he's like, we found that we realized we had one weapon, our beautiful faces. So in order to climb our way out of poverty and rise in social ranks, we sold our faces.
Wow.
I hate being beautiful. Like,
God. Bruh. Yikes, bro.
I'm sitting there watching this going like, yeah!
They whole ass did that, huh?
It's like, sure, all the wording is different.
But you know.
You know when
You
they're...
know. Sheesh.
And just the way he just says, I hate being beautiful, is like, oh.
Oh.
Bruh.
Mm-mm-mm.
This card game anime goes so hard for
no reason. Like why? There's no reason for this.
But it does explain his motivation of throwing this, like, country into poverty.
Right.
Like,
Fair enough.
he's like, fuck you, I'm throwing you all into the depths of despair I had to grow up in. That anime is good, everyone. You can't watch it, but
It's good. Just
it's
believe.
real good.
Just believe it's good.
Right? Members of agreement circle around the table. Todd deals the cards, and I pick up mine. Whoa.
Ooh.
Hand.
Okay.
What is this? We got 2 pair? Or 1 pair?
We have
How's
one.
that?
We have 1 pair right now.
Is what it is. Not terrible, but I could do better. William is staring directly at me.
I'll raise.
He flashes me a grin and puts a few chips in the center. Murdoch looks calmly around the table. Then I'll have to fold. Cliff's lower lip trembles. I must fold as well. Jesus, you two, you didn't have to fold that fast. I think I'll call.
Oh, you don't get to pick.
No, sadly. A pair isn't amazing, but 2 kings ain't bad. A shame Cliff and Murdoch didn't show their hands upwards.
You're not supposed to. I fold.
Jesus. I'll call! There we go.
I'll draw 1.
Just 1. That has me a little nervous. Todd too, by the look on his eyes. Maybe William's trying to get a specific combo. Playing Dragon Link over there, I see. I throw away the 9 and the 7 and the 4, then push them to the center. 3, please. And 3 for me! The otter turns his cards over and frowns immediately. William is staring at me with the shit-eating grin, and this time he shows teeth.
I bet.
I look at my hand and think. It's still not looking too good.
No, it's pretty not good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's... He's got at least 3 spades, so you could go for, what is that, fuck, what's it called?
4 of a kind?
No, because 4 of a kind would be like having 4 kings.
Oh, okay.
I forget when it's... I think it's called a full house when you have all the
4 of the same suit?
When you have 4 of the same... 5 of the same suit.
5 of the same suit.
'Cause
then you'd be ditching a king, though.
I know.
I wouldn't.
I wouldn't either, but...
Is what it is.
Yeah, I guess 1 pair with king's high is fine, I guess.
I've already wasted 2 of my 20 bottle caps. I fold.
Good.
I fold. William collects his prize and reveals his hand. His hand is complete garbage. I love this expression. For him.
He's like, motherfucker.
He's like, what the fuck is that?
He says, what's this schwarbage?
No. This is not Cetus Lapidus, William.
You're giving me a crisis minor, William.
Oh my god. What the hell? Oh, I could have beaten that. And Nick is smiling, and Murdoch is holding his chin in his paw.
Y'all let me lead you around by the nose. Don't let me do that. Round 2.
Murdoch collects our cards and shuffles while William starts to hand out cards from a second deck. I take a look, hoping my luck is a little better this game. Not great.
Nope.
I mean,
If you can get a straight.
yeah.
If you got a 5 and got rid of the 10,
Mm-hmm.
which is probably what he's gonna do.
I'll bet. Then I'll call. Murdoch looks like he's just as confident as William was, but he's probably full of it. I am a bit tired of these damn dogs yanking my chains, so I'm not gonna play their game this time. I fold.
Sam,
What?
you could have at least called. Just throw in a chip, and then see if you got a. What? He's trash.
It's like, come on, I mean, come on, Samuel. You call to your back row center circle, right? So that in boost your Vanguard. That way, your opponent can't one to pass with guarding with just the trigger in the early game. So it puts a lot of extra pressure.
It's true.
Like...
Did we ever discuss what Sam would play?
What? I don't know. He would probably play like... I don't know what clan like speaks to Sam. I would almost like him to be like play Link Joker.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he's like the main character that plays the villain deck.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh man. Plays.
Definitely.
Plays. Is Messiah Link Joker?
Yeah, but I wouldn't.
You don't think he'd be Alter Ego Messiah?
I don't think he would play Messiah.
Aww.
And I do entirely say that because I don't like Messiah.
What's wrong with Messiah?
There's a lot wrong with Messiah.
No, it's Messiah's cool. Alter Ego Messiah is really cool.
She pigeonholes the support for Link Joker, and I just want Chaos support.
Oh, is Sam a Chaos Breaker?
I want, yeah, Chaos Breaker. I want him to be just like me for fur. Oh, let's face it. Like, it would be Chase would play Chaos Breaker.
He would. Something would just speak to him about it, you know?
He would look at it and just be like, this card. Wait a minute, that card.
That card. That video is really good.
It's still funny.
It's still really good. I fold.
Nick. I fold.
And I call.
Cliff's whiskers twitch when he hears that. I'm taking 3.
Bold.
Bold of you to assume you're winning this game. I thought as much. 3 as well.
Just 1.
Murdoch watches William draw, smirking. High raise. William sends his smile right back to Murdoch. I call.
Ooh. I raise.
William's tail is flicking side to side, as if he has the other 2 cornered. Shall I reveal?
What an excellent idea.
Very well. The 3 of them flip. William's 2 pair is higher than Cliff's, but Murdoch has 3 queens.
Huh.
Didn't you just give us the lecture to keep you in check? I had better chances that time. Cliff collects our cards as Murdoch deals the shuffled deck. Cliff wrinkles his nose as he stares
Yeah, that's the one.
at his hand when Murdoch deals him his last card. Excellent. I will have to bet this time.
Why would you say that, Clifford? You're supposed to not just be like, ooh, look at me.
Haven't you watched episode 3 of Future Card Shin Buddy Fight?
Yeah, right?
When Yuga drew a card and went, yeah! And Garga immediately turns around and is like, don't show emotion to your opponents!
Shut up! Shut up, stupid kid!
And he looks up and just Subaru has the shit-eating grin on his face of, you drew a good card.
Oh, nice. Time for me to kick it up.
I shall now plan around it.
Man, I miss Shin Buddy Fight.
Every day I mourn the loss of the greatest like modern show of all time.
It was so good. Oh man.
Oh.
I love that Jack card actually.
Where's my Echo Project Paw Print Press deck of playing cards?
Well, because we also need the tarot cards too.
Yeah, we do.
The special tarot cards.
Mother of God. Fold. Now wait a minute. You do have.
No, it's a bad hand.
Hmm.
That's a pretty shit hand.
I guess I'm that person that's like.
At least try for 1 round.
Yeah.
Like you could at least.
I would maybe like go for a straight.
Yeah, I mean with a. Because you have a 3, 4, and 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably try to go for a straight there. I don't know.
Know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is what it is. Oh, fold. Maybe it's because I'm a bit of a gambling man.
You are?
No.
I mean, I'm a bit of a gambler. Really? No, not at all.
No.
I'm actually not half bad at poker, truthfully. I've done pretty well every time I've played poker. Well, with real people, I'll say.
Yeah. Digital poker is harder.
Poker night at the inventory, a lot harder.
What do you mean? Because everyone's so scripted, it's actually pretty...
I know.
As long as you know, like, what reactions mean what.
What for them, yeah.
Yeah. Is what it is. Nick lets out a pensive hum, looking at me.
Call.
Raise! The otter... Yeah, if the otter was beaming any brighter, I swear he was the sun. We need to replace the word for raise with grow, so we can play with
Go
cross.
play with cross.
Grow!
Grow.
Oh, the set came out with Mama.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, that came out last week.
Let's go. I'm gonna have to
You
look
can
into
play
it.
Mama Mode Love.
Mode beloved.
I don't know what to do with that center because I like read the card. I'm like, oh, bitch, I don't know the green pool. So I like look at it and just go like, I don't know what I would do with this.
I mean, at least from the greens that I have, it's mostly just like, you know.
Well, her once per game negates a damage.
Oh, just hard negate period.
Yeah, like the next time you take damage, you don't. But it is a once per game, so it's like I feel like she's meant to be like a more mid-range deck where you can now survive an extra turn because she'll just negate a damage. And her act is to like remove 3 cards with different grades from your enter zone to vanish something.
Okay.
But she herself doesn't enter charge, so it's like a little awkward.
So you're just spending kind of.
Yeah.
Thing,
So you have to run like enter charge engines in your deck.
Which I mean, green has that anyway.
Green has that, but it's like it's awkward. I don't know what to do with the center, just because I don't know what to do with green usually.
Fair enough.
If the otter was
Fold.
What? No tricks this time?
He's so smug.
It's like times like this that I just want to grab him by
his little neck.
his little neck and just start shaking violently.
Ow!
Like that.
Bro, what are you doing?
Oh, William smiles. Wait, William's smile is toothy again.
If that's what you want to think.
Cliff doesn't seem intimidated. And Nick scratches beneath his muzzle. I fold.
Man, I'm real scared about when he decides to turn and jump off me. Because he's going to, like, jettison right off my balls.
Yeah.
I'm so afraid.
Make him feel more welcome.
I can't. He's in a mode. If I move at all, he's in
Battle
attack
stance.
mode. He is. Like, I move at all.
I summon Ash in attack mode.
In attack mode. He's got 200 attack and 100 defense.
Well, then use a Kuribo.
Yeah, he's a Kuribo. He's a Kuribo equivalent. He's my spirit monster.
Oh my god. Then it is up to me. I'll draw 3. Ah, graceful charity.
Oh, dude! I'm not even doing anything.
Yeah?
Let go!
His claws are out.
They are! Ouch. You're such a dick.
It's because you treat your cat this way.
What do you mean treat him? He's just laying here and I was petting him.
Yeah?
I need to cut his nails, but he won't hold still long enough for me to do that.
That's what duct tape is for.
Just over his whole paws.
Or you can take your cat to the groomers.
I could. Well, they'll clip nails for free if I take him to the vet, and he probably needs a checkup anyway because he's getting old. I haven't taken him to the vet in a long time.
That?
He's also pitiful to like travel with.
Yeah?
He like just goes when he's like in the cage. He's such a baby bitch boy.
Yeah, yeah.
Aren't you? He's gonna fall and he's gonna jump off and he's gonna punch me in the balls, and I don't want that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh! Okay, we're fine.
There we go.
That's 3 for me as well.
And I'll draw 3 too. I see Cliff's eyes widen with excitement. I'll raise.
I will fold then.
I call. The otter puts this in rather quickly.
Who's gonna do the all in?
Show me what you've got, sir. Did Todd just look away in embarrassment?
Oh.
And did he blush? No way. I always pictured him having eyes for Miss Greens. Not Cliff of all people.
Jesus.
I mean, you know what? Todd needed a flaw, and that's being interested in
being
Cliff.
attracted to Cliff. Oof.
He flips his cards, showing off his hand. 3 queens. Cliff reveals his hand. 3 kings.
Oh, got him.
Shoot! I thought I had that one. I collect everyone's cards and shuffle while Cliff rakes in his bottle caps. No shame in losing to an honorable standoff. I got lucky. Cliff deals his hand. That.
Okay.
You got jacks.
2 jacks, a 2, and spade of ace.
Mm-hmm.
And then a 6. So it's probably... I'd probably trade in the 6 and the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't know. I'd probably just trade in the 6.
Really? What would you be hoping to get?
Either another ace or another jack. Well, no. Because if you trade in the 6 and the... Well, if you trade in the 6 and the ace, you could try hoping to get, like, a full house. I don't know. I'd probably just trade in the 6, honestly.
Okay.
I'd keep the rest of the hand.
Finally, something workable. I bet. Nikolai chuckles.
I call.
What, is he doubting me?
Yes.
I suppose he should, considering all of the lies I've been telling as of late. I feel myself frown. Todd lets out a squeaky sigh. This just ain't my game. I fold. Come on, Todd, get your game on.
You gotta get your head in the game. You gotta get your head in the game, Todd. Why is he feeling so wrong? His head's in the game, but his heart's on the song. Do you miss High School Musical?
No.
Are you
No.
Are you sure?
Those were so much worse than I thought they were going to be.
Understand.
I was so hoping for, like, quirky and bad, but charming in that decom way.
And they just were not that.
And I'm like, no.
Would you have felt that way about them if you watched them when they came out?
I don't think I would have.
Would you have found them a little more palatable?
Oh no, those are some really boring main characters.
I mean, it's true. But I feel like your expectations for a decom were different back then.
Yeah, they were just TV movies back then.
Yeah.
They hit different.
Oh, super, yeah.
You know.
I agree.
I noticed William's ears perk up at that. In his, if his disposition improves after Todd folded, then maybe he needs others to do badly. He probably, he'll probably call or fake his hand for the rest of the game.
I call.
Gotcha. I fold. And so must I. Alright. If William's hand is bad, and Nikolai is underestimating me, then I should actually win this one. I'm drawing 3. 3. What do you discard?
He's probably discarding everything but the jacks.
Mm-hmm.
I'd guess.
Okay.
Just 1.
I don't like that. Is he taking a big risk, or does he have nothing to lose?
3 myself.
At least I know his hand is lousy for sure now. He's smiling big, but what was the same expression he wore before? That must be the face he pulls on when he doesn't want somebody to read him. So in other words, he must have something to hide. He probably still has a lousy hand. Nick just has a really concentrated expression.
Yep, that's the one.
I can't really tell what he's thinking.
Okay.
2 pair?
2 pair. Mm-hmm.
2 pair. And a 7.
Yeah. It's not bad at all.
That's the winning card right there.
The 7.
Yeah. But this looks really good to me. I bet.
I call.
Nikolai isn't folding. Well, maybe he thinks his hand is just good enough to beat mine. William lets out a one-note laugh and then puts on a lilting tone.
Lilting tone. Then I raise.
What? Bullshit, William. Bullshit.
Neither of you folded. Guess I'm eating shit.
He reveals his hand. Ha! 2 deuces. Pathetic, William.
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Jeez, Sam. I can't wait for Nick to beat your ass at this hand.
See what I mean? See what I mean? The Link Joker is like...
Yeah, he really does.
Pathetic.
Pathetic.
Maybe he plays the leaders.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
With the Skullman aesthetic.
Yeah,
like,
I mean, he does kill. He does delete.
He did just delete Jack from this world.
He is a deleter.
He's just like a vanished delete. Delito. Endo.
Whack. Oh, boy.
Oh, I wish deleters were good. Pathetic. 2 pair.
Not too bad.
Is that a pun?
But unfortunately, this deck was stacked against you.
He reveals all 4 kings and an ace.
Get fucked.
Oh my god. Seriously.
I had the 4 kings from the start.
Man, this man was just playing like Gold Paladin over
Yeah.
here and checks the checks the over trigger during an Ultima turn. Like
Sorry, guys.
over trigger effects to all rear guards. He wasn't acting distant. He was avoiding drawing attention to himself. I'm real bad at this.
It's my turn to shuffle.
Wait. Who's... That's a lot of noise.
That was a lot of glass.
That was a lot of just things. I hear a shot. At least we know the window is fine.
Oh, yeah. Window Chan lived.
And Nikolai lunges, pushing me to the floor. Oh. Cards and bottle caps fly as the table turns over and everything hits the floor. I hear Cliff scream, and William is already on his feet. He draws his gun. Shots? Shoots? Shots? Go off? Go off, King. My ears are ringing. More glass shattering. There's a horrible noise, like a person gargling, then a thud.
Oh, wow. William got him.
Yeah.
What a good shot.
Are you also in the agreement that when they got rid of the glass shattering effect for Dio's time stop, he became really lame?
Yeah.
Like the 2014 adaptation where it's that weird noise. Yeah. I'm like, lame.
It was very, very topical, sure. Lame. But glass shattering, way
cooler. The
cooler.
Glass shattering sound effect from the OVAs and old video games, I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. Real shit.
It's just something about the world coming out, you hear the glass shatter sound effect.
Zawardo! It's pretty good.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. Everybody stay down.
William runs out of the room. There's a squeaking whine coming from under the table. He's injured. Who knows first aid? Do something. Somebody help him.
Did Todd get shot? Oh, no. Oh, wow.
It's Mrjosh.
He's pretty bloody.
Mrjosh is a little bloody.
A little bloody.
A little bloody over there. Oh, well. It's only a bit of blood. It grazed my... The fox yelps. Todd is already pulling a box from the cabinet. Gauze for the wound! What are you doing, Ash?
I think he wants inside Nils' room.
I look behind where Mrjosh was sitting. There's nothing there. But there is a bullet lodged into the wall behind where Cliff was sitting. I tense up when a shadow covers the window.
Todd, come help me with this body.
He dead?
Yeah.
Cliff sobs, sobs on the floor while Murdoch clenches his teeth, hissing.
So was someone trying to kill Cliff?
Yeah, it was me out there.
Oh shit! William shot you? Damn!
Don't worry, that was my shadow.
He was your stand. He shot your stand. He shot and killed your stand. What if it was just that easy?
Damn.
Man, I still just think about the scene from part 4 where he's looking at the paper and then the gun comes out. It's so strong, and it's honestly better in the manga.
That entire fight is better in the manga. Like the entire like Enigma Boy fight is so cool in the manga.
It really is.
And I'm like, it's not hitting as well in the anime.
It's still funny in the anime, but
yeah.
There's just something funny reading the panel. Suddenly, gun. It's just so good.
Right. Nikolai kneels between Cliff and Murdoch, applying pressure to the gauze while he pats the shaking Cliff.
Hey, you want to help him? Take deep breaths. You must be helpful to yourself first before you can help anybody. If your friend can be brave after taking a bullet, you can be brave too.
You don't feel very useful here. Okay. See ya, bleeding Murdoch.
Well, what's he supposed to do? Well wishes and prayers?
Yeah. Step on him.
I don't think that's... I mean, I suppose that'd be a good way to apply pressure to a wound, right?
Yeah.
Step on it?
Yeah.
And hold your foot there?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe grind your heel a little bit?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure.
you don't want to step on Murdoch.
I mean, I don't really know if I do. I like him well enough,
I
but
see.
it's fine.
Don't like the power play?
Well, maybe not the stepping on. I don't mind having a hand around the throat, applying a little bit of pressure, it's pretty good.
A little bit of breath play has never hurt anyone.
Never hurt nobody. And you know what? I got 2 big hands that gotta be used. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Oh
I
boy.
think Brian would agree.
I think so. We're done talking about this now.
The least I can do is follow William and Todd, scouting to be an extra pair of eyes. There might be more of whatever attacked us lurking around. Whoever, not whatever. But it wasn't too smart to fire off a gun into an armed police sheriff's department. Maybe they thought the night would give them enough cover to shoot once and get away. Turns out they were wrong. I hate this place. It takes a while for my eyes to adjust to the moonlight. William is crouched over the body with Todd looking left and right over his shoulder. His gun drawn.
Can you identify this man?
And not on the tip of my tongue. Gray Fox, he looks young. I recognize the handgun model, though.
That's a 1910 model. It's a self-loading handgun.
Nice.
Not surprised that he missed. Was he there the whole time? During the card game? William smiled.
Very good, Sam.
Murdoch knew too, didn't he?
He placed himself very well to keep an eye on the window. I can't imagine how he managed to keep his gaze from the window for that long while watching out for out of the corner of his eye. Maybe he'll illuminate me later on why he was followed. Todd, go fetch a bedsheet. I'll wrap him up just to get him out of the alleyway.
Yes, sir. Prickles go off on the back of my neck while, like we're being watched. You might be.
It could be.
It might be.
It's very dark.
There could be a darkness lurking.
In the darkest darkness.
I will strangle you. But I don't see any lights turn on in the townhouse rooms above us. A starlight speckles the sky and the wind picks up. Todd returns with a sheet and lays it on the ground. Todd pushes him into it and rolls him up. Then they carry him inside, into the jail. Oh, you're getting use out of this.
Mhm.
His body lays on the ground of the cell with a thud. They lock the door. Why not a trash can?
For the dead body?
Yeah.
I don't know if there'd be a trash can big enough, actually.
Now you can break his legs.
I suppose you could like fold them hamburger style.
Yeah.
Because yeah, if you fold them hamburger, then you should be okay.
Yeah. I suspect it's to keep anybody from getting in, considering this one's going nowhere. That revolting smell of shit and blood brings me back to the cave, and I walk away, feeling myself wretch.
We have a lot of paperwork to fill out in the morning.
Todd wilts. Fun. It disquiets me that neither of the two seem phased much.
Man, is Todd a stone cold killer?
I'm a stone cold killer, folks.
A stone cold what? A stone cold what, Josh? Stone cold clitoris, maybe? Is that what you were going to say?
Not intentionally.
Todd's a stone cold clitoris.
It do be that way sometimes.
Oh man. Boy,
That
howdy.
fox looked maybe young enough to be 15.
Damn.
Why would he throw his life away like that? It's Echo.
Yeah, true.
Facts. Nikolai walks into the room with Murdoch leaning against him. The fox's clothes are stained with dark patches of crimson, and his eyes are closed. His shoulder is bound in ribbons of heavy gauze.
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 Gauzio.
Gauze. Cliff hovers behind, wringing his hands.
This one's all patched up. You feeling all right, buddy?
He said, buddy.
Yeah, he said, buddy.
Oh, buddy.
He doesn't look patched up to me at all.
Oh, well, yeah, he's patched up under.
Oh, true.
Under the shirt.
He just had to put his
Yeah, he
vest,
took off
his
He
tie,
took off the vest, tie, shirt, and maybe an undershirt.
put it
Maybe
all
that.
back on.
And then they wrapped the gauze, and then he put everything back on, because he has to look presentable still.
I mean, I would put if that were the case, I would just put the tie and vest back on. Keep the shirt off. I feel like that'd be a pretty good look.
A little bit. Maybe not the tie, because then there's nothing for it to hang around.
I suppose. Maybe just the vest then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta be formal, semi-formal.
Mm-hmm. Semi-formal.
It's semi-formal because he's
It's true.
a bit woozy is all, but fine.
He's so pissed. Cliff is so pissed. We've entered the punished Cliff era. He's so pissed. I really like this portrait though.
This lad, look at this baby girl.
Oh, baby girl, you're so angry.
You shouldn't be talking right now. You should be resting. That can wait.
Do you know why you were followed?
Followed? No, but I know who it was. I knew who he is. Was. Jimmy Fisher. The fox can barely keep his eyes open. Orphan, flunky, did odd jobs around town, rarely well. He speaks slurred a little. Suspect he stole poppy shipments from Ralph. Never caught him. Knew that folks would go to him for favors. Dark things. Bad news. He could barely get any more words out now.
I'm taking them both home. You should go with them, Todd.
I thought so too, sir.
Stay safe. We'll hunker down.
Nick and Murdoch hobble off out of the front door, with Todd and Cliff following closely. The door shuts. I hit the wall with my fist. Angie. Why the hell would somebody shoot at us like that?
I will admit, it's the first time somebody was stupid enough to try to shoot at me in my own office with my deputy nearby. But stay here long enough and you'll find out a lot of this shit in this town doesn't make much sense. Like a child, thinking he can gun down my guests on my own turf. Or more people missing than ordinary for a town this size. Somebody or something in this town is up to no good. And the worst thing is, I don't even think it's all necessarily connected.
Oh.
I just know that they pay me too much for whatever's happening here to be ordinary. That's part of why I don't mind putting Mr. Hendricks in an uncomfortable position.
What kind of position?
Probably likes that Phil Nelson holding him up.
You think he's responsible for something?
There's no doubt in my mind he's responsible for some of it. I just haven't honed in on anything as of yet.
I felt a pit in my stomach. What sort of strange things, William?
Todd weren't troubling Mrs. Green just for her pies. Her husband's missing.
I look over back to the jail cell. I see the moonlight on the sheets. It's not hard to imagine them raise and fall from beneath the fabric. They don't. Should be talking about this here.
He can't hear you, son.
But what if he can?
Ooh.
He's not anybody no more.
Unless there's something inside him that still can. Something that poisoned him. Just like Jack's cave. Okay. Just like dirt beneath our feet. This town is cursed. I think William knows that, but he doesn't know how to put it to words. I don't think he's a spiritual man. I never seen him go to church. Though it's not like I do either, anymore. Just feeling disrespectful is all. William looks at me like he knows I'm fibbing.
Fibbin.
What are you afraid of, Sam?
Most of everything. I was brought up a God-fearing man. William crosses his arms and furrows his brow.
You're dodging my question. But I'll entertain it.
He's so attractive.
Leviticus 18:22 never held you back from doing what you do.
You don't seem like the type who memorizes scripture, Sheriff.
You pick up a few, time and again. But that ain't important. I don't take you for much of a literalist, Sam. You read between the lines when you want to. I don't think you're afraid of God standing in that corner. From your perspective, surely he can hear us just as well in my office as in front of that corpse.
The both of us turn to the sudden loud banging of hammer.
And he could hear us over Todd boarding up my window, too. Him being all-knowing and all-powerful and all.
Fair enough.
So I'll repeat myself, Sam. What are you afraid of?
I've never been much good at blocking things out. Even when I want to. Just some mean and stupid rock tumbling around my head.
Don't call yourself stupid. Only I'm allowed to do that.
He's just the
It's
best.
pretty good. Oh.
That's fine. I love that line.
That's pretty good.
I love that line.
It's pretty good. Damn, Sam. Damn, William.
He's got himself a keeper.
You really do, though.
No, says who?
The red on your face.
Oh, it's so good.
He pats me on the cheek.
Ooh.
I slap his hand away.
What are those rocks spilling out, Sam?
Just an ordinary sin.
Such as?
Doubt. William hems. Haws, maybe?
Could be. Could be hawing and hemming.
It's ordinary for men to doubt the existence of God, Sam. I don't think you should be hard on yourself for that.
I ain't scared of him being fake. If God ain't real, we just don't exist anymore when we die. And that would be that.
I know there are worse things than never waking, for certain. So what's the worst thing you have on your mind?
He doesn't seem like he's going to budge on this. I already feel guilty for thinking it, so I might as well say it. Well, I cough and clear my throat. It's the same fear I've always had, really. Ever since I was a boy. I knew that if God must be real. I'm starting to stutter over my words. I knew I'd be scared of the possibility that our tiny animal minds could never begin to process what God really is. The Bible was written by people, so they wouldn't be able to get close either. And then, we'd never understand the vast, terrible workings that make up his mind, soul, and body. And that, when he makes us in our mother's womb, he already knows who we'll be and how we'll die. Right at the very start. And it doesn't matter if we're good, we're kind, we're cruel, we're callous. We're just all a meal for him. And though the entirety of this town, of our lives, he feasts on everything that we are. The trembling of my lips stops. I rub the sweat from my brow. If you can hear me, God, I'm sorry for thinking that. But every time I push that thought away, it comes back again.
Christ almighty.
I told you that the thought was wicked. The coyote pinches the bridge of his nose.
No. I asked, so this is what I deserve. I just never pinned your brain being that.
He waves his paw in a circle in the air.
Artistic. That's all.
I think I bothered him. That's a mite difficult considering the gunshots, the wounds, and the dead boy. But I'll step to it.
A bit of rest will do us all some good. You should go back to the hip. I have the faint inkling you wouldn't get a wink of sleep tonight if you stayed.
Wouldn't stay. Not even if you paid me.
Well, make sure you check in with me tomorrow. We need to put ideas together.
You have a lead.
This one should be easy.
How?
Sam, we have a bullet and a firearm. You think a boy is just running around willy-nilly with a loaded gun he bought at the store so he could stalk and gun down a target after hours?
Yeah.
No, an adult gave him that weapon.
But who?
Either somebody very crafty or somebody very stupid. Though, I'll bet the rest of my left ear that it was somebody very stupid.
What time should I show up tomorrow?
Apart from a visit to the coroner and purchasing a window, I should be here all day. So, whatever suits you.
I'll see what I can do. I open the door, letting my eyes adjust to the dark. All right. We'll end the part here.
That was eventful, huh?
Wasn't
That was crazy.
Yeah. Played a card game.
Killed the guy?
Yeah.
Killed the kid, even.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Horrid. Terrible.
We'll see you around, everyone.